Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at Mad World Tarot. It is a beautiful Sunday afternoon, late Sunday afternoon as I'm doing this reading. I hope it's equally beautiful wherever you are. We are having a look at a not so beautiful story for Meghan today. There have been some strange stories that have emerged. One that is rather a stain on Meghan Markle's character, possibly, and another that's rather a stain on Harry's character, possibly. So that's our theme for the day. And for the first reading, the Tinseltown Tarot is making an appearance on the tarot table. And it's because we are referencing things like the Met Gala and American film stars who are seemingly less than welcome in Nigeria. And that is because the Nigerian First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, was speaking at an event to celebrate women. And she said, "We are not having a Met Gala. The nakedness is just everywhere. We don't accept nakedness in our culture. That is not beautiful." And she goes on to say, Nigerian women should be confident in who they are. They do not need to mimic and emulate film stars from America. They don't know where they come from. Why did Meghan come here looking for Africa? So, quite a statement named directly Meghan Markle. In that statement, she was expressing extreme disdain for nakedness, and YouTube might also express extreme disdain for that term and block this. But anyway, never mind. And we know that Meghan was given shawls to wear and to cover up and actual clothes and all that, but didn't stop her from showing a lot of skin on that tour, despite the culture of the country that she was visiting, the country that she described as home. All 43% of her represented there in Nigeria. But the First Lady, having none of it, very disapproving, mentioning Meghan by name. American film stars who come to the country looking for themselves, looking to find who they are. Don't follow them, don't be influenced by them. They do not represent our culture. We don't approve, said the First Lady. And I'm paraphrasing, of course. Let's have a look, little 5-card reading to see how she feels about Meghan Markle. Was the speech aimed at Meghan Markle? How did Meghan Markle feel when she started reading about it all over on social media, and now it's been picked up by the mainstream media as well? Will she ever go back to Nigeria, her homeland? Or was it one and done? That's where we're heading today, and let's remind you, it is just tarot for fun and entertainment, all opinion, all speculation here. My opinion, of course, just read energy, and disclaimer in the box below. Been some harsh repercussions from this trip to Nigeria. Doesn't look like it's going to stop the Parkles. We have the Two of Cups in reverse, but it might stop them from going back to Nigeria. Let's see. Two of Cups in reverse is our underlying energy, and that is a falling out, a split, the Two of Cups. It tells me that no love lost between the First Lady of Nigeria and Meghan Markle. I don't think that they met. I think she was very careful, the First Lady and her husband also, not to have anything to do with the Parkle visit once it had been made clear by the British High Commissioner that this was not an official tour, and to stand back, everyone, dissociate yourselves from the whole thing. It had been organised by a certain general in Nigeria, not the actual Nigerian government. So no love lost. Two of Cups in the reverse. So the actual situation we're dealing with here, we're dealing with a Nine of Swords in reverse. A lot of stress, a lot of worry, a lot of anxiety in that card. It's the tossing and turning, something that's turned into a nightmare. And I think because it's in reverse, I'm going to read it as Meghan's energy, that this situation just gets worse and worse. She had no idea when she set off in all her glory, quite literally in all her glory, to Nigeria to claim her ancestry there, just as she had done with Malta many years ago, that this was going to come back and bite her so hard. First of all, that airline that turned out to be rather shady, then that other character who turned out to be a fraudster, and now this publicly named and shamed, allegedly, by the First Lady of Nigeria. And so let's have a look and see what the First Lady thinks about Meghan. What does she think about her? 7 of Wands in reverse. This is something that is indefensible. Upright is the card of being under attack, but being able to defend yourself, being able to claim the high ground, the high position, and rebuff attack. But it's in reverse. She thinks that whatever Meghan has done is shameless. It's beyond the pale. There is no redemption from it. She can't possibly be defended. And it's made her very weak. She's an easy target, basically, for this kind of condemnation. She deserves it, is the energy that's coming through for me as a reader. This is a strong sense of somebody who's beyond the pale. And really, there's nothing that she can do or say to redeem herself. It's a very strong energy that's coming through. It was a very powerful little speech. It was a short speech, but very powerful. It made a lot of sense. It had a theme. It had a moral tone to it, unlike the word salad that we are used to hearing from Meghan and also from Harry now that she seems to write his speeches. Anyway, was the speech aimed very directly and personally at Meghan Markle? We just want to check that energy as well. It's the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is an emotional contact point. I think that what is going on here, because it's male energy, I think she might be expressing what her husband feels. That's my understanding of the energy that's coming through in this card. I don't think, she does personally not like Meghan. Clearly, 2 of Cups in reverse is our underlying energy, and then the 7 of Wands in reverse, that what she's done and who she is really indefensible and beyond the pale. I'll keep using that expression clearly. But this is someone else's energy, and I think this is her husband's energy, and it's quite it's got quite a Nigerian vibe to it. That sharp suit, very, very cool. It's got that energy of a very confident, very cool, engaging kind of personality. I'm making a vast generalization there, and I don't mean any offense by it. I mean it in the most positive way possible, just to make sure that it's understood what I'm trying to get across. I think it's her husband. I think that she's expressing what her husband would like to say, but she has been given the nudge to go and make the statement. That's what's coming through for me. As I have to say over and over, this is all just my speculation. How does the lady in Montecito feel about this? Because it has gained prominence, the speech. A lot of people are talking about it now, not just on social media. It's been picked up by the mainstream press. How does Meghan feel about this? Page of Cups. I'm almost thinking that she's going to demand an apology. The Page of Cups is an apology in here. It's quite a strange energy, because we have this terrible stress, this nightmare, this 9 of Swords, that just gets worse and worse and worse. There is another male figure in here, and it's telling me another story. This told me a story, this told me a story. And sometimes tarot gives me these kind of quite intricate plot lines to tease out. And this plot line with the Page of Cups is telling me she might do the sobbing on the floor, and Harry, it's not fair, and blah, blah, blah. and Harry has to go and phone the relevant people and get some kind of statement put out or apology, or it wasn't Meghan, it wasn't aimed at Meghan specifically, and take it down. We're going to get some kind of statement somewhere along the line that it wasn't aimed at Meghan Markle specifically, and they love her, and the tour was the most successful ever, and they adore her, and she's welcome back anytime. We're going to get something that tries to take the sting out of the speech, but there was a real sting in it with that 7 of Wands in reverse and this 2 of Cups in reverse. Real dislike in the 2 of Cups in reverse. Will Meghan ever set foot in her homeland again, or is it over, that brief flirtation with Nigeria, the people of Nigeria? Will she be back? Oh, we have the Emperor. Wow. And the Emperor is the director of the movie. We're going to see it on film. We're going to see it, I guess, in the documentary that they're busy cooking up. Quite literally, she's cooking one up in the rented kitchen in Montecito, and Harry is cooking another one up on the polo fields of the world. I would say it may not be literally directly. It's just a bit of a Robert Redford out of Africa vibe, isn't it? Quite funny. The Emperor, obviously, this kind of retro vibe of these cards. But the Emperor tells me, the way that the artwork is on this thing, it tells me that we're going to hear about it in film form for Netflix or Paramount or wherever they're aiming next. Apparently it is Paramount, not Netflix now, and we need to look at that at some stage. But this is film. This is not her going back. That would be Empress. That would be her going back to claim her crown as Queen of Nigeria or Empress of Nigeria, or whatever she wanted to. But this is a different energy. This is male energy. This is film energy. This is film director, Netflix, Paramount, whoever, Miss and Harriman, somebody who's making a movie about this. And so that is where it's heading. I don't think that she personally will be back there unless, of course, she and Harry manage to take over the Commonwealth and elbow everyone out the way, and in other words, take over the entire world. And good luck with that, because I think some other countries have their eye on the Commonwealth way ahead of you, Harry and Meghan, and we need to look at those countries at some stage as well. But there it is. Definitely no love lost, but definitely, well, not definitely, in my opinion, husband and another husband, a more junior husband, interestingly, only page, here Knight of Cups, here only page of Cups, being sent off to get an apology or to tell someone, Omid, missing somebody, that Quinn person who shows up eternally now, make it right, fix it, you have to fix it. That's your reading, and thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.